بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. Firstly, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Abdullah Ali Ilmi, and I'm one of the students which studies the master program of Open University in Malaysia, with which partner with Simat University of Somalia, and I'm semester three, and I wanted to which is talking about which I will talk about in theory of accidents, and also way explanation of accidents, and also and methods of investigation of factors causes accidents. Also, I would like to explain more and more, inshallah, and I wanna to suggest also first my project which I choose in this assignment, which is Hydra project, and I wanted to suggest here explanation Hydra project background. Hydra project is a big apartment building which is currently going in Mogadishu, Somalia. Hydra project apartment is a 5 unit housing apartment complex in Mogadishu, Somalia's capital city, especially in the Hodan district area. This project resident is composition of hydro project apartments will primarily be people who are, and also I wanted to explain the company Fulfills Nine with the goal of providing all class construction services while the remaining with the Somali people is budget as the Somali people in desperate need for affordable housing and office situations in Somalia. The company is now a full service construction and real estate provider that ensure people damage property and damage property and equipment do not happen. So I want here to explain or define theory. Theory is defined as a system of assumptions, accepted principles, and rules of procedure devised to analyze, predict, or otherwise explain the nature or behavior of a specific set of phenomena. As also, I wanted to explain accidents. Accidents are unintentional or an unplanned single or multiple event sequences caused by unsafe actors or unsafe conditions which can have immediate or delayed negative effects on workers. Also, here I want to define risks. Risks as a possibility of injury, damage or loss in relation to the possibility of value and the consequences of injuries. Hazard is also defined as unsafe conditions that have the potential causes and harm from an activity, situation, or circumstance. Here, demo domino theory it added or to our basic understanding of accident causation by developing the well-known domino theory of energy release, and is related to the type and severity of injuries. This theory focuses on preventing energy from being stored in an uncontrolled manner. The first step is to prevent energy marshalling by lowering the amount of required or providing vent release machines. The next step would be implementing control methods that later release are through the use of space. And also, the fallen accident is always happen in the construction and causes injuries and death of lives. For example, there was 2 times accidents falls in the Hydra project site which caused an injury, and the reason was when the equipment that helped them collapsed while they were building in the middle part of building. And the reason for for this happening is the lack of attention from the work supervisors, engineer. On the other reason is that they are not wearing the full protection equipment to save themselves from the death or injury. And risk managers of the hydro project site made register accidents to prevent dangerous and hazardous, and they put strategies to reduce those dangers and accountability for the less attention for supervisors, giving some training to build their excelling skills to the supervisors or supervisor workers, awarding and classifying who is the best and suitable one is of fully after training. And also factor of slave and trip construction site is quickly become a mess. And also briefly I wanted to explain common caused by sleep commonly caused sleeps are commonly caused surfaces that are not wet or oily, are wet or oily, is spills on oceans, weather dangers, rags or matches that are not anchored. Tribes occurs when your food, your clothes, your instruction, the following the following are the some of the most common causes of tripping. Your view obstructed, your insufficient lighting and obstructing your path, your carpeting with the wooden class, your unprotected cables, also your human factor, according to the human factors frequently contribute to accidents, uh, distraction or disengagement, lack of knowledge and experience, and insufficiency provision for the task at hand experience. So here your methods for accident investigation is an accident investigation may serve a variety of purposes. So here determine and explain the actual sequence of events, what were and when. Determine the accident's primarily causes and contributing factors. Why? Determine risk reducing strategies to stop similar accidents from happening again, leaning ways to prevent and control accidents workplace. Your accidents are unplanned events that causes injuries, illness, death, and property or production losses. Well, there is no way to completely eliminate accidents. Certain plans and or preparations and actions can be implemented to reduce their occurrence. So here you must now the hazard is you keep an eye on your surrounding, you investigate your surrounding for the potential workplace hazards, look for implementing methods to reduce or eliminate hazards. Also you create a safe work area, maintain a tidy workplace. Poor housekeeping can endanger in endanger one's healthy and safety. The workplace layout should include adequate grease. Your road, your vehicles should be inspected both before and after you drive wisely. Thank you all, and this is the conclusion. Thank you.